I don't wanna say anything, cause if I do I might say the wrong words. Oh no. So I'll keep my mouth shut and not listen. Afraid I'd lose you if I didn't. Till we find what we're missing and compromise. So I'll keep my shoes on and not leaving. We're on thin ice, winter season. Till we find a single reason not to say goodbye. Oh, if I said what's on my mind, would you stay with me tonight? If I said what's on my mind, would that make you run and hide? Run and hide. Run and hide. If I said what's on my mind, would that make you run and hide? Would that make you run and hide? Run and hide. Run and hide. Oh, would that make you run and hide? Don't know what to do anymore. I'm out of options, nothing's working. I'm out of service. Come help me now, I'm fucking nervous. I'm trying but can't scratch the surface. So I'll keep my mouth shut and not listen. Afraid I'd lose you if I didn't. Till we find what we're missing and compromise. So I'll keep my shoes on and not leaving. We're on thin ice, winter season. Till we find a single reason not to say goodbye.
Up everyone, what's up? Hope everybody is good and hope everybody is okay. I am back with another show, slightly different this time because you normally see me alone on the stream, on the camera, but I've brought the main man back once again, Mr. Saeed TV, man. Saeed, how you doing?
We're here, we're live and active. We're in the Planet Vaz.
Yes, sir. Yes,
we're in the building, and yeah, man, it's good to be back, man. Obviously, before we came here, World Cup.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's been a mad one, but club football is back.
Yeah.
United are back.
Yeah.
Life is good.
Life is good.
Life is good.
You know, World Cup was good, yeah, but it's like you kind of miss the normal hustle and bustle and going to the games
Match
and
day.
the rainy days and the stress and you know what I'm saying?
Bro, I miss Leslie, man. Big up to Leslie. I miss her, man. She always gives me sweets at half-time.
Yeah.
You know, I got look after, you know what I mean? But you're chilling, man. Behind the match day.
No, I'm all right, man.
No, man, listen, I'm jealous of your suits.
Come
man.
on, man.
I'm jealous because you know why? You've got like the perfect view, the perfect angle. You can see Ten Hag. Everything's in clear. My one is clear. Don't get me wrong. I can see the tactical view.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if you know one of those tactics, I can see when certain men are not pulling their weight, they're not picking their positions. But listen, man, next season I'll be there in it. That's
why
you
not?
Know what I mean?
Why not?
We're there next season.
Why
yeah,
not?
Man. I think the whole match day feeling. I like it, man. You know what? For once here, I actually enjoy coming to Old Trafford. You know, last season and all that, it was miserable, man.
Yeah.
I seen people like not coming to games. I seen people, just kind of like not really bothered.
Okay.
But now I see a bit of, people are staying until the kind of like 91st minute.
Yeah.
Before 85th minute, they're going home.
Yeah.
81 minute.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, there's still 10 minutes left. No, we don't think it's going to come in.
It's nice to just have the players, play some good football.
Of course, man.
It's nice to see. It's nice to see a surprise when Bissaka is able to control the ball a bit.
Yeah.
You're thinking, where's this
bro?
come from,
Bissaka, let me tell you something, yeah. I don't know what Ten Hag is, but this guy is revolutionizing plays. And people can say 2-game hype, this and that.
Yeah,
but,
okay.
Bro, I'm seeing a guy now who's a bit more confident now.
Yeah.
Who's a bit more like, composed on the ball. Bro, this man is giving assists. He's getting to the right positions.
Yeah.
And he's not hesitant to go forward. He's even picking that, that inverted fullback role.
Yeah.
He's understanding the role now. And you know what? You've got to give it to him. Listen, Wan-Bissaka's not everyone's cup of tea.
Sure.
But I like someone who tries in life. I like someone who understands a coach. I like someone who is able to now say to himself, you know what? Let's bring it on, man.
Yeah.
Fight for your position.
But what's the most important thing to address all of it is he's actually not added at the start of the season. First few games, first few months, shaky start, sure, but then started settling in. And eventually when things started kicking on, we were like, you know what? Every player he's brought in, really good. He's managed to do certain things with certain players. But bro, this man has been able to do certain things with every player.
Every player.
I'm just wondering now, the players that he has gulagged, one of them, I'd say Malacia's gulagged, if you ask me, slightly. But
he's been speaking about it as well, to be fair, that he's been a bit like, not happy that obviously been on and off.
What has he got cooking with the likes of Sancho? Because we didn't see.
I hope it's something nice.
we
didn't see some Perinay sauce, something like
bro. We didn't see Bissaka at all.
No, ghosted. I think he even had family problems as well.
Sure, and then he's come back and we're thinking,
came and trimmed up.
No, like runner games, nothing.
You know what it is though? I think Ten Hag is that kind of guy that, when there's a person in your family, they don't give you that special treatment, but they're very, very, they expect a lot from you, demand, and they don't need to explain a lot to tell you a lot.
Sure.
I think Ten Hag is that guy.
Yeah.
He's like, I want you to do this, this, and this.
Yeah.
And don't answer me back. Don't even look at me. Go and do it.
Yeah.
Sure, he trimmed down. Wan-Bissaka now got to do his work, and now Ten Hag is saying, yo, we might be able to keep him when it looked like he was going.
Yeah.
Donny van de Beek, I thought he was a very, very good cameo when he came on Nottingham Forest. He looks like he's ready for it. He's had time off. Like I said, Sancho could be the next one that in terms of him going back, reevaluating life.
Yeah.
You got to remember, they had a cover teacher last year in Ralph Rangnick. When you look at him, that's no respect to Ralph Rangnick because I loved him, but in terms of how the players felt, when do you ever respect a cover teacher? Everyone's throwing
for sure.
And this is what happened last year, leak after leak after leak.
I mean, Ronaldo said it himself, right, in his interview, saying, "Who's this sport
director?"
There you go,
man? Exactly, and that's how most of the players must have felt. Now they've got a manager who actually knows what he's doing, and he's actually saying to himself, "You know what? You man need to pull your work in." And now I think there's an expectancy from everyone that you man got to do what you man.
Yeah. Like this guy,
like, don't mess around with us.
He's here to stay.
Yep.
The club is also clearly supporting him, giving him every player that he wanted.
Yep.
Went head over heels and paid the most absurd money for Anthony, absurd money for Martinez, absurd money for Casemiro, hijacked Malacia, brought in Eriksen.
I remember that one as well. We hijacked
Myrtle Madness.
No, not for me. The Myrtle fanboys, I would not give them any credit anymore. Because I remember them saying to me, give them credit.
No.
Madness, Statman Bays, I'm on to you, man. The whole summer, Myrtle crew were on me. Now, quiet.
Yeah, quiet.
They're nowhere to be seen, Myrtle Madness crew.
But
you know what I mean?
The real madness is what can they do in January? That's when we really find out what madness they can do. But he's been the manager's been supported, and like sort of Rashford and all of them, they've probably Martial even said, you know what, Luke Shaw even said, bro, we've been here a while,
Yeah.
And this guy's like, I'm sure these men are going on, online and thinking, your fans have had enough of us.
Yeah.
They've
had enough.
Where
and deep down, it's still concerned.
Where is Luke Shaw going to go after Manchester United? I mean, Rashford, you could say he could go
back
somewhere.
To Southampton.
Where is Bissaka going to go? Where is Lindelof going to go?
Palace. Back to Benfica.
Back to where I don't think Benfica's taking Lindelof, bro.
Benfica have got some young new defender.
Bro, I don't think so. So these players have probably said, what,
last
bro?
resort. And I think it's a good thing, but also it can be a bad thing because then it shows you how many players we would need if all these guys went. Because you got to remember, Lindelof's been here 5 years. Bailly, 5 years. Luke Shaw obviously came in a little bit before that.
Donny's been a couple of years now.
Donny's been a couple of years.
Shaw.
Yeah,
we're looking at.
He's been here since probably I was
nearly
in high school,
decade. Yeah, we're looking at nearly a decade,
it's
bro.
madness, man. But I think for me, all in all, everybody has a point to prove, and I think it's a big 6 months for everybody. Sancho, Rashford, obviously he's still doing his thing right now. Martial, big 6 months. You feel like everybody has to prove something in the next 6 months. Nobody can coast. Nobody can say to themselves, you know what?
I think except for David De Gea, everybody's on safe.
Yeah, David De Gea, man, he's numero uno, in it. Like, you have to respect him. Anybody that comes against David De Gea,
what's your thoughts? I know we'll do the preview. We'll do the original, topic, which is the preview for tomorrow.
Yeah.
But just whilst we're on the topic, what a lot of players are extensions are coming up. The transfer, the contracts are coming to an end.
Yeah.
Who are you extending? Who are you renewing? And who are you letting go? As in letting go for free. So basically, you have to think Glazeronomics now. I'm Said, Mr.
We
Said
also,
Glazer.
Yeah. We also got
like your FIFA streams, bro.
well.
You and your FIFA streams.
Yeah, man, fish stream. Bro.
Hashtag Saeed
a lot
out.
of people. Yeah, man. A lot of people just want to leave.
No.
About 3 transfers I've just left because I forgot about them. The contracts. And this is not a down on me. This is because of the Glazers. When you deep it, that okay, game is not real life.
Yeah.
Real life situation is that contracts are out.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, bloody hell, man. I've not got time ever. But I think for me, everyone, Luke Shaw, Dalot, again, obviously, I want Dalot to stay. He's for me, one of the best.
I'd renew him.
Yeah,
I'd
renew
give him
him. Rashford, I would renew purely because I've seen what Ten Hag can do with him.
Yeah.
I think, you know what? If Ten Hag wasn't
And he's
here,
a club asset.
hey,
He's a club
he's
asset.
a club asset as well. Luke Shaw, I'm still 50-50. I think
Serious.
for me, you have to see how this next 6 months go.
Give him an extension.
A year extension?
Yeah, same wages. That's
Yeah.
what people forget. An extension is when you keep the same wages and the club is free to trigger that for one
Another year.
Yeah, for 1 year.
Yeah.
And at the end of this summer, they can decide what they want to do with him next summer.
Yeah.
It
But
gives
he
him a
knows Man
breathing
United's the
space
pinnacle
for
of his
1 year.
career.
Sorry?
He knows Man United's the pinnacle of his career.
Yeah, but his age, as far as I've heard, his agency, which is one of the biggest agency, by the way, as well, his agency are not happy with the extension. They want a renewal. A renewal is new terms, new wages, new.
Man United
years.
would be daft to do that.
Yeah, 100%. That's what
Especially
I'm asking.
while, but again, like I said, you know, they're only triggering it because they're only going to be here for the next 3 or 4 months.
Sure.
So they're thinking trigger it now, and then later on we might see if we can possibly, let the other owners deal with it. Because why would they want to
add to the mix? If you don't trigger your extension now, Luke Shaw could speak to a club in January and go for free, and that's the last thing we want because we need cash, bro. We need cash,
bro. We ain't got no cash, man. And like I said, I think for me, it's just I just look at the situation with Man United right now, and I just look at the players. Everybody now has a point to prove. We have to make sure that everybody is playing to their full capacity.
Yeah.
If everybody's playing to their full capacity, but I think we've got this top 4 locked in. I look at Chelsea. Yes, Todd Bowley's doing football manager mode. That can, you don't even know, that might not gel. Tottenham, I think they're in big trouble.
Yeah.
A lot of people are not talking about them in terms of. But I think for me, players are not happy. They're not got enough money. Similar to us as well.
They always seem
Obviously
to be
as well,
clawing themselves back in games.
And I think with Conte and the players, it's always one moment of disaster.
Yeah.
And then you've got Newcastle again. They're
Flying.
doing flying, but it's always going to be that situation of when they have that test, how do they cope with it?
Sure.
And I think they've coped with many a test, but a sign of getting to the top 4, you have to do it consistently over the whole season. So let's see what they do. And obviously Liverpool, they've got Gakpo, and I think for me that'll be a big plus for them.
They have identified. I'm going to read some comments shortly. They've identified something clearly here. They've got a hell of a money in the bank.
Yeah.
They're very, very profitable.
But you know
if
what they
the
do?
club now come out and their financial statement hasn't come out yet, if they report it and then say we Liverpool have made 300, 400 million profit, fans are not going to be happy.
Yep,
They're going to be like, bro, why are you not spending them?
Why are you not spending money,
Our midfield is full of dinosaurs.
Yeah.
And now they've just gone and bought
But they're
Hakpo.
clever though. They don't overspend though.
They don't overspend.
They
They just bought Hakpo for
37 million.
3 weeks ago, Hakpo was 70 million. 3 weeks. I can show you tweets. 3 weeks ago, Hakpo was 70 million, and they bought Hakpo for 32 million. Couple of
so
million.
is the Man United price, but then they come in and then they just go straight
Bro,
away like right.
And now Chelsea have just Enzo Fernandez.
That's pissing me off as well.
And they've got Nkunku as well, pending.
And they got all these youngsters that are coming.
Broha as well, who's injured. Another serious forward they've got. They Todd is.
But the thing with Todd Bowley, what he's doing though, he's clever. He's taking advantage of everyone else's. Apparently I heard today Tottenham have only got 30 million in transfer sales. Obviously Liverpool won't overspend. United don't have any money, and who else is out there? Newcastle at the minute they're still looking at what they can do.
They're very
very
careful.
strategic. Yeah. Yes, exactly. They're strategic what they do, because right now I think Eddie Howe's very, very clever. He doesn't want to bring in so many players
and hide the pressure.
Look what happens to Nottingham Forest. Look at that.
Yep.
Ownership who is big and strong spent more money than probably in Newcastle. And look at
they just bought a whole new squad.
And for me, I think it's one of the worst teams I've ever watched in a long while in the Premier League. They were poor, man.
They were poor, yeah.
They
don't even have a shirt sponsor,
The
man.
defense was rubbish. I couldn't recognize half of their players.
Yeah.
Like, you just know, right?
Aurier is in there, and I didn't even recognize.
The other one, the Nigerian striker, he was playing with him.
Yeah.
Again, no impact, Dennis. From what he was at Watford, unbelievable.
Yeah.
The striker up front, the midfield, the one, oh man, it was awful, man. And I think, you know what? They best do a job at Chelsea, you know, because if they don't win that game at home, they're finished, man. They're looking like they're down.
We could have beaten Nottingham 6, if you ask me, easily.
I think we put the foot of the gas certain time. I think second half we didn't start strong enough. We slow, man. Very, very slow second half. So, like I said, man, it's just about for us building our momentum, building what we got to build. And I think, you know what? I think there's a feeling around Trafford. It's confident. The steward is smiling now. Before he was always moaning. Now he's smiling. Leslie's happy. Everyone around me is happy. There's a guy right in front of me. Yeah, honestly, I don't think I've ever met the most stressful United fan. I felt like, you know what, just trying to help him out. You know, if he wants to see some people, I'm telling you now, man.
He's stressed.
Every single game, he's swearing. His face is red. Yeah. He's angry. But now he's taking selfies.
Oh, right. So he's changed
enjoying
as well.
it. He's smiling. He looked back the other day. He's smiling. I've never seen a change in a man.
Wow.
And that is down to Ten Hag. You know, from what happened last season, every single day, absolutely angry.
Culture's changed.
Everybody's the culture around Old Trafford. Everybody's more happier. We're going to games now happier, and I think that's a testament to Ten Hag. He's brought that culture to the football club, and nobody is. You know, when I always said, you know, people used to say that Man United fans and YouTubers are toxic. No, the football club is toxic.
Yep.
Because the football club is you know, the fans only can portray what the football club it has become,
100%.
and that then comes to the fans, because then they get a bit, you know, and what do you call it? Their criticism maybe goes overboard. They don't mean it, but in the heat of the moment, this is what happens, and that is because of the football club. It's not making decisive actions. So when I was going and battering Ole Gunnar Solskjaer for his tactics and whatnot, it was coming from a good place. I wanted the best for the football club. The club didn't make decisions. Now nobody needs to argue. Nobody needs to talk about whatever, because the manager's got it under control. Have you seen anyone being toxic this year?
Absolutely not.
And even if he does get toxic, we trust the manager. And you know what? We've got a manager now who
I think the Ronaldo thing was the worst bit that you could have. Look what he did. He handled that. And I don't think Ten Hag, and I think I can confidently say it. I don't think Ten Hag will actually face anything as seriously media hyped up, pumped up.
The only one I can see is maybe Anthony. You know why? You know why I say that? Not even Anthony, because I still think he plays that villain card. You know, the villain mode. He kind of does what he wants, and I think he could be. Even him, because he's worked with him last year, even he will be okay.
Yeah, he'll be
That's
fine.
the only person I see going against.
Yeah, but everybody's got a villain in him that Ten Hag's bought. Martinez has got a villain in him.
But Martinez is a warrior and he's a team player. I don't say that Anthony's not a team player, but Anthony, bro, he didn't listen to the crowd, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Bro, the crowd, I've never seen the crowd like that, you know.
But I like it. Can I be honest? But I like it. Thank you. Man United fans need to chill the fuck out.
I know, man. It's pissing me off.
No, but Man United fans were dissing Pogba for his hair when he was performing. This is Man United fans.
I think Man United fans need to chill out, you
know. Bro, they are so boxed up, and this manager is not a boxed up manager.
You know, I've noticed the Old Trafford crowd is based on running merchants. So basically, Man United has always been
skin him like that. Skin him, that's it. Yeah.
When Anthony's taking his time, and maybe you know what he does though? Anthony's very, very clever. Sometimes he'll hold on to the ball, see if there's space overlapping. He wants to do the 1-2s.
Yeah.
Nobody's doing the 1-2s.
Yeah.
Then he starts to see space. He tries to do something. There's one point he was on the right hand side. He leaves the ball there. You know, he does that little
fake
Bruno
run.
Didn't anticipate that ball and then didn't pass it in back. So then there's little things like that. But I think the Old Trafford crowd needs to be patient with the player, man. I think they want a lot, man.
He's just come.
Yeah.
He's got fresh ideas. That's the most.
By the way, I'm not saying that fans can't have a say, because
of course, but
but
more than fans can't have a say. The important thing to understand is he is a player who has been brought in by Ten Hag from a long while ago. It's not just now. He's a Ten Hag player from time. He's paid huge amounts of money for him. And the other thing is, this guy Anthony has fresh ideas. I've noticed he has fresh ideas. That left-footed right winger is fresh ideas. He's not MG11 player at all. But we know one thing for sure, that he can beat a player. He can start football, and he's blisteringly fast. And when he partners up with the right fullback, Dalot, for example, you see the connection there. You see. So I think the likes of the other players have just got used to it. They need to get used to his ideas. You know them, Rooney and Ronaldo, when they were in their freaking prime. They didn't even need to look at each other. They knew where each other were.
And you know what? That's crazy. You know,
and that comes with time.
And that comes with time. And Fergie built that. And I think this is what we're kind of building. I think once we get that front four, For me, that's a devastating front three.
I've
by the way.
noticed it when Anthony crosses the ball and he's looking at a set player thinking you were supposed to make that run. And then he's like, the other players looking at like,
Bruno,
no, but
though,
I've
he doesn't make
delayed.
them third man runs, though. I don't know what it is with Bruno. He needs to get in the box a bit more. It's just my opinion. I think, he's not that sort of midfielder, though.
But he's also defensively, we need him more.
Of course, but Donny, I think, would suit Anthony. I think Anthony would be suited with Donny more than he does with Bruno. That's just my own opinion.
I think Donny needs to just
no,
get
but
rubbed off Man United, bro.
Before we talk about any guy, Donny,
What's this?
I think Anthony, because I look at Anthony, he's always making a cross early.
Yeah.
Sometimes too
But you
early.
think it's early. But what is the
everyone should be in the
delayed?
box? And this is why I think Bruno Fernandes does. This is why I think the goals have dried up.
And Anthony's best season was with who? Halle,
yeah.
And we don't have a what?
I think Martial will get in the box. I think he is better at getting the box. But Donny van der Beek, I think for me, would strive better getting into the box and making them third man runs. I think
right.
So.
Well, let's do some of the comments. Big up to everyone who's watching the stream
big up,
today.
Man, big up, man. Like the video. I
appreciate all of you. Let's go through some of the comments. We've got. Let's see. Our biddy says, let's go Man United. Yeah, big up. Joel is here as well. Joel says, yes, can't wait for this one. Big up from San Diego. Thank you very much, Joel, for tuning in. Big Rock as well. Regular viewer on the stream. Hope you're doing well. Says, it's a shame this show is only once a month.
Yeah, we're going to do it more.
Well, if Mr. Saeed decides to, clear some calendar for my little... channel, then maybe we could make something happen. But Saeed is big fish out in this.
100%. We'll make sure, man. But like I said, it's a mad happen right now.
Ali, Liverpool fan again. Welcome back to the channel, Ali. Hope you're doing well. Says Hakpo. He's very excited for Hakpo. He's a Liverpool fan. He's always in my channel.
Yeah, man.
We've got Ziad as well. Ziad says, Ronaldo, the washed-up pen merchant, is off to Saudi. Man, the respect, man. Where's the respect, man?
Yeah,
where is the respect?
Now everybody needs to relax now.
Big up, Logan. So I have a viewer. I have a designated viewer on my channel. His name is Logan.
Yeah, Logan. I know him from. He's from me. He's on Nordic channel as well.
Every stream.
Yeah.
He comes to my every stream. He never misses a stream.
Yeah.
And if you look very closely, bro, I'll show you on here. He's got a picture of me.
Okay. All right.
And he does that every stream. It's a new picture.
Oh, every stream.
It's a new picture, bro. This guy,
super fan, man.
Bro, I know it's not. I don't like using the word fan because I'm just normal. I'm a fan myself.
Yeah.
But this guy's dedication, I can't lie. Yeah, watching him put that lot of bro, man. Every stream is a different picture, bro. I myself don't know which picture.
Which stream is that from?
Which stream is that from?
Yeah,
I forget. But he takes the time and goes and looks for it and digs it up.
Man, fair play.
And this, that dedication actually, sometimes I think Logan, like that level of dedication helps me push further.
Yeah, of course.
This community is different, bro.
No. You know what? Respect to the Planet Vibes community, man.
But this guy, bro, is different level.
Yeah. I think I had one guy who was doing that, but he wasn't doing the pictures, but he was doing like Saeed Stan, basically.
Safe.
So yeah, man. Nah, that's big, man. That's big, man.
Who else have we got here? We've got Big Rock says, fast, stop with the board credit that they dragged and ended up using our January funds. Now we're broke and can't even afford a loan deal because of the board. Hashtag fuck Murta, not Murta Madness. I think I was just trying to be funny, but I do get you. If we hadn't overpaid, in essence, we overpaid 70 million because Martinez and Anthony joined together were 100 million at one point.
Yeah.
And then we ended up paying 160 million for two. So if we say 60 million overpaid, we could have had that this January. Extra 60 mil.
That's true.
So we did mess up. Yahuza says big ups to you guys watching live from Ghana. So big up to you,
big up Ghana, man.
Yeah, big up Ghana as well. I think there's a festival going on in Ghana at the moment. Afrobeat festival, bro.
Okay.
Afrobeats,
man, big in Ghana.
Yeah, there's more to life than football,
bro.
100%.
There's always, man.
100%. Yeah, but we have to ship some of these players out before we move on to bring new players in, which is fair point.
Yeah, again, that's a good point. But Ten Hag, like I said, he's out for depth, man. So
okay. Yahuza says, I'm sorry, Faz, but I have to disagree with you. If you come out anything in trying to defend Pogba, the guy doesn't know what he wants in football.
I think people need to, Pogba now, again, like I said, let him enjoy his career. He's been out injured. I think, what? It's a career that he'll look on, I think,
Just on Pogba, just quickly, yes or no? Juventus, problems, summer.
It will never happen.
Decent million, Pogba back.
Nah, it wouldn't happen. And I wouldn't want it to happen, if I'm being honest with you.
Yeah.
The story ended, man.
Done.
Yeah, no. Let him enjoy his career.
And he's 30 odd years old now.
He's 30 next year.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
so okay.
Crazy.
Big up Samuel as well, says Manchester United should do a swap deal with Juventus, swapping Anthony Martial for Vlahovic for cash and money. I would take that deal, bro.
I think that would depend on
would
the next
buy-
6 months.
I would
If the
bow
next
down.
6 months he doesn't bang and his injuries become persistent, I think that would be.
Well, you compare
even
6 months to
Juventus-
7 years.
I know, but the thing is, I think when you look at it, Juventus would not even take Martial. Though. I don't think they would.
Okay.
Because you know what? They look at his injury record. They look at the fact that what happened. I think if you want to take Martial now, you have to be 100% certain that he's going to be injury free.
He's the guy for you.
Can you expect? I think Martial one of the most talented footballers we've in terms of I've seen in Man United in terms of talent wise, unbelievable.
Collects penalties left, right, and centre.
But again, can you rely on his fitness? That's why I'm thinking. I
we'll
don't
find
think
out.
Juventus would think
He's
that
still
would be a good deal.
Did he play 90? I think he
Took him off
play
after
90,
like 75 minutes.
No, I
You
said
got to
that.
manage him, man. You got to manage him. You got to manage Martial now.
Bro, cup games are coming.
Yep.
I'm gonna need players.
Well, there's a game. If you look at the games here, it's absolutely ridiculous. You know that. I'm going to show you the games.
Just
we've got
talk
right
to me
now.
before we jump into the preview of the Wolves and United for tomorrow. Talk to me about these games, man. Well, I've actually
I'll show you
not
something.
even concentrated.
Look. So we have got Wolves. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then Bournemouth. on
A few days
Tuesday.
later, yeah.
Yeah. Then Everton on Friday. By the way, I'm on the Zimbabwe Charles stand. Nice little seats there. So I'm gonna be access.
You remember?
You know what I like about United though, and I feel sorry for Leslie, man, because you know where they took her. They took her to the top.
Yeah.
Of the quadrant, Alex Ferguson stand and the Stretford end. And I said to her, she's an old person, man. What are you taking her there for? I said, you don't mind me swapping because she would have been nice on that floor, but they gave it me, and I'm not complaining because I was there for Real Vallecano.
Yeah.
So when I see the goals, Anthony Cam, on the right hand side, wasn't it? Anthony Cam, boom.
Yeah.
So Charlton, because they took the whole thing, you know that.
Okay.
And I'm tired of sitting next to the away fan, man. Bro, it's too much, man. Shouting, you know what I mean, man? Just let me enjoy my game, man.
They got the energy,
Bro, they got the energy, man. They're saying, why are you not singing? Bro, I'm watching the game first,
Listen,
man.
that seat behind the manager is sensational.
Yeah, sensational.
Especially when you have the armrest.
Yeah, of course, man. Then Man City.
Okay, yeah.
Man City.
Wait, hold on. Go back. Everton in
Everton.
Bournemouth,
So
on the
Bournemouth.
1st of January.
Bournemouth. Everton.
How
Man
many days
United.
later, Everton?
Everton is obviously about 3 days later. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, yeah. Then
City?
Tuesday.
So
Tuesday, Charlton at home.
Okay.
Then Man City.
Play the kids,
Man
man.
City.
Play
Derby.
the kids. You have to save them.
He will definitely save that.
Bro, I need to get it back in blood with Man
So
City.
imagine that we could have a week off before the derby, whereas they've got Southampton away. Then we've got Arsenal, then Crystal Palace.
Bro, these 3 games, City, Arsenal, Palace, big games.
Yeah,
Palace is a huge game.
it's
Arsenal,
massive. But I still think, Man City and Arsenal game, apart from that, I don't see any.
and it's
tough...
our luck to have Man City and Arsenal back to back.
Yep.
First and second in the league, back to back.
100%.
Our luck.
Yep. But I'm excited, man. I'm excited for fixtures, man.
And then when's the Barca game after the Palace?
16th of after Crystal Palace. 16th of February.
Bro, big up Woodward with the super chat. Ed Woodward says, why does nobody want to see Triple Tony up front?
Triple Tony, as in
Triple Tony, Anthony Martial, Anthony Jogabunita. Which Anthony? Oh, Elanga?
Nah, man.
Triple Tony?
Ed Woodward, chill out, man.
Is it Woodward?
Anthony
Yeah.
Elanga, that's his name.
Yeah, Anthony.
Nah, not for me.
I was even thinking which
That's
Anthony
crazy
he's on
though,
about.
Think about it. Anthony.
Yeah, that's what he, bro. That I mean, thank you for the super chat, but
Elanga's, he's bulked up, man. He's been in the gym.
yeah, he's been in the gym.
Yeah,
Elanga been banging
But
gym.
still, we need to see the techniques, man. You know what I mean? No,
Let's bro. This guy's got no technicality.
Nah, it's just running. It's running.
Garnacho came on, took him less than 30 seconds to drop a shoulder, boom, gone.
Boom, God, yeah.
And he's not even the most
No.
skillful player.
Nope. I think Elanga, he was a player that showed up Sancho and
Just-
them man last season.
Elanga plays with so much excitement.
Yeah.
Have you noticed?
Garnacho, you mean,
He's
yeah.
just like, no, Elanga.
Yeah.
He played Garnacho, but Garnacho can.
It's
He takes a
excitement, but then the kind of like,
I just
it's not
Elanga, like-
anticlimax.
100 mile an hour, everything.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh,
Like I said, it's not his game. It's not
balls.
technical. He's not technical, but at the same time, you know what I mean. He's living a dream in it. But
sure.
I think he might go. It's best to go on loan.
Ralph
But-
Ragnick done him nice. Kept
Yeah,
him.
done it nice. It's made him a career.
Yep.
So we got to give it to him, man.
Let's jump into the Wolves versus United game for tomorrow. I mean, the main man for Wolves, anyways, is Ruben Neves. If you ask me, the man who's got an exceptional shot from outside the box. He's defensive.
Just have to avoid that, man.
His defensive attributes is he's a warrior on his own right as well. But I think what I've assessed is this particular game. It's in my humble opinion, it's not won and lost in the midfield actually, because the midfield is so crowded. Even though Bruno Fernandes is a key player, I think it's the fullbacks. Because both the teams, the fullbacks are very attacking and very stretching.
You're right, bro. You're
quite a bit. Is Dalot going to feature tomorrow? Is a
no,
question.
Apparently they say there's not playing tomorrow.
Again, the illness or something is still going.
No, he was in training, but he's saying that not available in terms to selection. I'm sure I see something like that where he's not available for selection.
I mean, if you ask me,
but he's back in training.
If you ask me, would I be really unhappy with Bissaka? Not really. I will not be really unhappy with Bissaka. But
Victor Lindelof and Dalot are back in training, so you never know. Ten Hag might give you a shot, and say, you know what, they're gonna be.
My scare is, it kind of benefits us playing Wolves away. In essence, it kind of does, because Wolves would be a bit fearful looking at us playing Nottingham Forest.
Of course.
And they would be fearful as to our record. And Wolves are the only team in the Premier League, if I'm not mistaken, someone comment down below and correct me if I'm wrong. But they haven't scored a goal in set piece.
Nope. Haven't scored a goal in set piece. I think for me, when you look at their team, they're very talented. But I'll be honest with you, man, they just, I don't know what it is. They've just not been clicking, man. And I think they've been underwhelming.
And I thought Diego Costa, I thought Jimenez.
Nah, Diego Costa's done. And you know what? I say that, and I bet you tomorrow he bags.
Touch wood.
I don't think he scored a goal for Wolves yet. They had a striker. No, another one, man. They brought it from Salzburg. Salzburg, and he was meant to be the one that Ralph Rangnick recommended us. Tall, 6'7". He got a crucial ligament on the first day of the season. He's meant to be their new striker.
Bro, crucial ligament
again, and like I said, that would have affected everything that they had planned for. I think it is a big part of what they did, because then imagine Neves finding him all the time. So different story, but I think for me, ultimately, with Wolves, but they're still a team that I feel like, new manager, they got a big win against Everton, big win, last minute winner, and I think ultimately, they'll be difficult because it's 12:30 kickoff, man, and I don't like.
You don't like them. Everybody says this. They don't like them.
No, because you know what it is. It's early start. You never know what happens in terms of momentum. It's players don't. They don't. Normally, you can plan for a day. These guys have to wake up at like 7 a.m.
Yeah,
get ready, go to the hotel, wake up, breakfast, and the way Ten Hag already am, and he doesn't let people take access in the games in it anymore.
No.
He's 12:30, and that hotel near me, they don't go there anymore, man. It's pissing me off, man. Because I wanted some, I wanted to see if they were there, but apparently they used to go to a hotel near me before match day. They don't go there anymore.
If I'm not mistaken, they go to the Lowry.
No, but they stopped going there because of the protests. So they went to the one near me. And now they're not going to that one. So I don't know what's going on. I think Ten Hag got them regimented. What did they do you reckon?
Well, as far as I know, firstly, they've delayed the meeting process. Sorry, they've extended what time the players meet up. Normally, the players would meet up 2 hours before kickoff, but now it's 4. And the players have to eat a meal, not at home, but in where they are. Yeah, so that's why players come so early. And I used to be going early just to see if I can get a shirt signed or whatever. But
of course.
After Ten Hag came, I was like, bro, where are the players? They're like, oh, bro, they already gone in. What? Yeah. How? They went in 3.5 hours.
3.5.
4 hours ago. They have to go
Vallecano.
They have to eat together. That's part of the red. Your phone flashes on. They have to eat together. It's part of the
Vallecano. He was meant to eat. Statman wanted to see them. See Ronaldo, obviously, probably last time, whatever it was. And bro, we got there and they made it out like, they were coming. Anticlimax, nothing.
They were already in.
And they were already in. And then the stewards didn't tell anyone. Stewards are clever, They don't tell anyone.
They have to, bro.
Because you know why as well? Because it gives the build up to the game.
Yeah.
Because they could be like, oh, look at the fans waiting for the players and whatnot. And then later on, half an hour.
We can't afford those though. I think City can. They have, that level.
They do it properly though.
Yeah, they do it properly. But
again, United did. When we get new owners, we have to be that club.
Yeah.
We have to be making sure Faz is on. Is control of the TikTok.
100%.
They get you and they hire you for TikTok,
bro.
That's it.
Cleaning up.
They need to get the fans on board. That's what the new owners will do, though. They'll bring content creators on board.
Fingers crossed.
Podcast for the new.
Fingers crossed, man. Anything is possible if you believe in God.
Possible, man. If you believe.
who, in my opinion, I've identified two players, as I tweeted before, Rashford and Bruno, the main people for tomorrow. I think
they're the main people. Yeah,
Bruno Fernandes and Casemiro going head to head with Ruben Neves, and trying to maintain this guy's attacking threat.
Yeah, and in terms of dictating from deep as well, I think Neves is good at that. You know, the way he kind of sprays and balls in behind.
Yep.
You know, I think it's going to be key to what they do. But I think ultimately, I don't fear Wolves. I don't fear Wolves. You know,
are we being naive though? Because
I don't fear Wolves.
This is something we need to be careful, because
if you look at the last fixtures, last year we won last minute.
Yeah.
The year before that, I think it was forgot what it was, but again, that was
a double save from David De Gea.
Double save from David De Gea.
Remember that.
Yeah. The year before that, I think we might have won a game. Was it the last game of the season where we won 2-0? It didn't really mean anything. The year before that,
I think we won 2-1 the year before in 2021, and then we won 1-0 in 2020.
There you go.
In 2021 we won 2-1, and that was Elanga and Mata.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was the last game of the season, kind of hype.
Yeah.
What was the year before that? That was
1-0. That was 1-0 Rashford, Bruno Fernandes assist.
Oh, when was that one? Rashford?
That was in 2020, and that was so under Ole.
No, I'm talking about away. I remember that one. I remember that was at home.
Away in 2020. Away. Hold on.
Yeah.
0-0.
There you go.
0-0.
There you go. And this manager's come in now. He's a new manager. He's coming. Very pragmatic manager. So it's going to be interesting, Faz, you know, man. I think for me, we've got to be on it. We've got to play a professional performance.
If you look at in general, Wolves' last few games, right? And this is including their little club friendlies against Empoli and Cadiz. They're scoring goals. Against Cadiz, they scored 4.
Yeah.
You know, against Gillingham in the EFL Cup, they scored 2. They scored 2 against Everton. They're scoring goals.
Yeah, but I think for me, they don't really have a natural striker. I think Diego Costa's their only striker, but he's not the player that he used to be. I'm not sure where they can get the goals. I think it will be a case of relying on the fullbacks areas. They don't score enough goals, man. If you look at it this season, go check the goals, how many scores this season.
Bad.
It's very, very
really
bad, man.
Bad.
You know, they don't score enough goals. So, you know, I think they might have the worst in the league.
Yeah, but goal scoring, no, yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. They're 10 goals scored. That's it.
They're 10.
Nothing.
Wow.
Considering Jimenez, who was
scored 3 in one game
a couple seasons ago.
How crazy is that?
Yeah.
We scored 3 in one game, and you said.
But I'm just going, considering of the last 4 games, they've scored quite a few goals. 2 goal, 4 goal.
Yeah, preseason.
One of the goal against Cadiz was an own goal. Sure, I'll let the slide, but still, you know, they've been, you know, they've been preparing someone.
Yeah,
beating Everton is no joke as well.
Yeah. That's true. But I think we should get the job done, because you know what? I think there could be a slip up from Villa. Sorry, Tottenham versus Villa. I think that might be a slip up there, and then also Chelsea versus Forest. You never know, man. I think for me, you know, when the Premier League, you feel like every week, people are gonna go win their games.
Yeah,
it never happens like that, you know. Premier League, not every week we can't be winning the games. You know that.
True.
You know what I mean? Because I'm on certain shows and I'm like, yo, everyone's won again, and there's no issues. Everyone has to have an issue.
Just to make you happier, though, Liverpool are losing.
What?
They are losing 1-0 to Leicester, and Dewsbury Hall scored just a minute ago with Daka's assist. So things are looking good, bruv. Things are looking good. Kieran Dewsbury Hall displayed brilliant individual skill before finding himself in a great position to strike from inside the box. He produced a terrific shot, which went in off the left post, leaving Alisson stranded.
Fair enough.
1-0 to Leicester. And you know what? Leicester do deserve some luck, bro.
You know what? I didn't see it coming. That I thought Liverpool would finish them. And you know what? It just shows you how good the Premier League is.
I can't thank Leicester enough, because all it does is create a little bit of gap between us and Liverpool that we really need.
We need it, man. And like I said, man, bring it on. Bring it on, man.
Really need. Considering Wolves' last game in general, they had Diego Costa up front, and they didn't feature Jimenez much. So, I mean, what do you see yourself in terms of this game? Do you think they'll rely on Costa again, or do you see them changing it up?
I look at it. I think they've got Guedes. He's decent. Not Jota, Podence.
They've got that right winger
Adama Shiori as well.
In the last game, anyways,
well.
He had
they've got
Shang.
options, but I'd say nothing.
And Podence is a goal scorer, you know.
Wolves used to fear me.
Yeah, of course.
I used to always think, but I'll be honest with you, I think we should be able to beat them. I just can't. The way we're playing, Rashford's playing, the way Martial's playing, the way
You're not worried about João Moutinho,
no,
Podence.
I'm not because we've got Casemiro, we've got Eriksen, we've got what we got. We can now say we believe. You have to respect them. You have to respect them. You have to say to them, you know what, this is a team that's going to be playing well. But ultimately, I'm not worried about Wolves. I'm not.
I'm not worried, but I don't want to get excited.
Yeah.
And
that's what Man United do, though, isn't it?
And jinx it.
Yeah.
And we really don't perform against lower teams.
Low
it's just and
point, you know.
midday kickoff.
Yeah.
It's like a curse.
Because Villa game was the same. We lacked a bit of energy.
Yeah,
and,
it's a curse.
They were in their low block and they
give us a rainy day evening, we'll clanging and banging. McTominay effect. But give us a midday sun is shining, bro. I don't know.
Sun is shining.
I don't know about that.
You know what I mean?
But what's your score prediction?
I'm going for 3-1, bro.
Woo!
3-1, man. Rashford to get. I reckon Rashford to get 2 goals and then Martial to get 1.
3.
I would love for Anthony to get some goals as well.
I need Anthony to score, but I kind of feel. I'll be honest. I feel like tomorrow. It's a, set piece goal last game.
I think they score first as well.
Oh,
they score first.
You're making it worse, bro.
And then we score 3.
Bro, you're making me feel.
This is what's going to happen, man. I think United will do that. We score 1. They score 1. We score 3.
So someone's just said Enzo Fernandez isn't done yet, but Benfica are talking to the player to iron things out. Yeah, okay.
Is it?
Interesting. Oh, Podence is injured, actually.
Podence is injured.
Brian says, thank you, Brian, for that. Podence is injured. So that's one of the players who scored in the last game as well against Everton. So he's injured now. So that's somewhat positive.
Fair enough.
Yahuza says, Saeed, Wolves will be a tough game, but we have to win because I remember Aston Villa were struggling with slipped Gerrard the moment they brought in Unai Emery. They are now doing well. New manager bounce.
There you go. And this is a new manager bounce as well because his first home game. The crowd will be up for it. The crowd will be ready. So we got to be wary, man. We got to be wary.
We've got Marcus Rashford, bro.
There you go. Marcus Rashford.
Firing.
We've got everyone. Nobody's on bad form. Have you noticed at United?
He's firing on different.
Nobody's really on. Like I said, you look at them, you think, oh, they're not doing great. I don't really rate them.
No,
nobody.
No. Everybody's kind of
when Maguire comes on, that's when you kind of fear.
Bro, did you see when Thingy dropped the shoulder and sent Maguire? I saw one of the highlights, bro. He dropped him and gone.
Yeah. When he plays for Man United, that shirt is too heavy for him.
And I think the manager, I think it's time.
Yeah,
it's gonna go, bro.
It's like, yo, listen,
done.
Bye.
Yeah.
See you later.
Whoever comes in for him, I can't thank you enough.
And I think, you know what, it could do. You never know. January comes in, you never know.
You really
I think if
so?
January comes in,
flog him.
But then again, I think the club wouldn't do it because of the fact that we're squad in terms of depth. We don't have depth.
He recently said, though, the managers recently said, we have to get some players. Again, as he says, right players. Yeah. But I don't know if you saw that quote. He said in the recent press, he said, we have to get players according to the club's criteria and the financial criteria.
Yeah.
So now he used to have a criteria for the right player, but now he's got freaking, another financial thing in there as well.
Yeah.
And, there is, have you seen that picture of the Saudi sponsor?
No. What happened?
Bro.
What happened?
Let me show you, man. Saudi sponsor. It's been launched. I tweeted it.
Oh, the one where you're talking about Thingy. Oh, that's a good one,
Saudi sponsor.
Oh,
Manchester United. I don't know. Now I must say, in the world of football, things can happen very like that. So, with that being said, this could just be a random guy making a random edit.
So you can do it on any
bro.
Any
I
TV.
could right now make a. You know what I'm saying? Put it up and then.
I mean, if you put it on the TV, you could edit the way you want it.
Exactly. So
TV is only a portrayal. It's like a monitor there.
But in this particular picture, I've tweeted it. Go and check out my Twitter, Planet Faz. You'll see. Said, I don't know if you've noticed this bit here.
Yeah. 1.1 billion.
No, the shirt. They've actually printed
shirt
it.
as well. Yeah.
They've actually printed it.
There you go.
Now, in this day and age, why is the picture quality so bad? That's what I'm thinking. But it's a bit.
It's not, bro. I think it's calm. Saudi owners. Oh my days, man! You're getting me too excited, man.
What's the 1.1 billion? Is that transfers, bro?
Could 1.1 billion. Maybe the club's selling 1.1 billion.
Mbappe, bro,
crazy.
He's getting excited.
Don't get me excited, man. Don't get me excited.
Mbappe to Rashford to Vlahovic, bro. Could be Neymar. Could be
anyone, man.
Could be anyone, bro.
Anyone.
Who's that? Vardiol, bro.
Vardiol, you know what I mean? You could go and get
Diego Costa keeper.
keeper. You
Nuno
can go
Mendes,
whatever you want.
Hakimi.
You can get a left back, bro. You can get
Kudus.
Bro. We'd be looking at career mode, man. We're doing career mode, man.
1.1 billion, bro. I don't know what
That's
that number is, but
yeah, that's the money we've got,
bro. I don't know.
a month. It might be as well the debt. We're gonna clear it out.
Okay,
1.1 billion debt.
It's in a briefcase as well.
Yeah,
It's
clever. That guy who's doing it
picture.
though. You know these guys can do anything though with their money, though, innit? You know that.
Very interesting.
Because again,
picture.
you're not doing anything that's gonna be copyrighted or anything.
But I must say, this is, by the way, people are forgetting one thing. This might not mean new ownership. This might just mean a shirt sponsor.
Yeah, it could be.
And the shirt sponsor might be giving us 1.1 billion.
Enzo Fernandez not in the starting 11.
Oh, yeah, it's done.
Yeah.
If you're not in the starting 11, bro, that's the
way you're going, innit?
Because
Damn.
yeah, he's done. Bro, Enzo Fernandez to the Premier League. What a baller.
I'm so gutted, man. He's not come to us, but
he's cameraman
bro.
Badri. He's very excited. I'm sure you're excited. Yeah, he's coming. Look at him. Yeah, coming to Chelsea.
There you go.
Only yesterday. Was it yesterday or day before yesterday? Only day before yesterday, you were stressed out about Chelsea. Remember? Only day before yesterday, you were stressed out about Chelsea. Yes, you were, because you were telling me, "Oh, what Chelsea doing? They're playing career mode. What's going on with Chelsea? What's up?"
Yeah, they get who they want.
Well,
they do whatever they want.
Well, this shirt sponsor could only mean 1.1 billion, but that means money will be available possibly in summer and not now. So I hope this whatever this picture is, it comes true. It looks too official, too nice, too there's a Skype camera. It looks too proper,
too nice, man,
to be not true.
We need to go there and negotiate, man. We need to go there, Saudi.
Whatever Glazer was doing, Mr. Glazer was doing in Saudi, he was doing something. But
there you go.
Yeah,
there you go.
We'll see. Listen, it's been a good show. 3-1 says Saeed.
Big up, man.
I kind of say 1-0.
1-0.
Yeah, I say 1-0. I don't know why.
Just in and out. 1-0 in and out.
I'm gonna be fully happy. I just don't want to concede because our goal difference is so bad. Give me a 1-0, 2-0. Call it a day. Go home and prepare for the next game, Bournemouth, after the new year. Enjoy the new year, nice. If we can get more goals, yeah. And the most important thing, nobody get injured. Nobody get, because Wolves, they come out, bro. They will come out. Diego Costa very aggressive. Ruben Neves very aggressive. João Moutinho as well. So we need to make sure nobody gets injured. Everybody's clean and tidy. Let me go through some of the final comments.
Yep, go for it, man.
Before I wrap
big up the community
show
as well, man.
Yeah, big up the community. Make sure you share the stream as well and like the stream as we exit and wrap up. Let's see. The culture losing to weaker teams is dead. ETH. 1.1 billion followers. Although that number is inflated. Liverpool are back. Did they score? Just check. I think
Liverpool scored.
I think they scored,
Yeah, I told you, man.
I think they scored. Apparently, Chelsea will play over the 120 million release clause, and they will pay 10 million extra at 130 million. And Animal says he's
Gakpo's watching the game. Probably thinks he wants to go back to United.
We'll have to touch on this before we wrap up. Animal says he's on the bench. He's only not starting because he started the World Cup final. Woodward says, man like Fazan Said, what's the footwear saying today? Oh my days, they caught me, bro.
Yeah, they anyway, I don't know what you're doing though, bro. I don't know if you think you're going to, you know what I mean, like the desert and that. What are you doing?
So I humble, don't stumble. That's my saying. As you know, show your footwear and I'll show mine.
Yeah, mine is just,
lift it together, bro. No,
okay,
take your shoe off.
Okay,
take it off. It's a tradition we do in the studio, but bro, it's done. This is a wrap.
Yeah,
and this is mine.
Just standing night trainers
and mine's the sandals, bro. Mine's, comfort, bro. Comfort is, bro.
Comfort is everything, though.
I like air in my toes.
Yeah.
Do you not?
You like air
like flowing.
Okay. Yeah, but you know what I mean. You need to make sure as well. You know what I mean. Good smell.
Yeah, but this air is there's no smell if there's air passing.
No, but then that's what whole point of socks is, to kind of make sure your feet don't.
What do you call that, man?
Circulation.
Circulation, filtration,
alterations.
You get me?
Yeah.
Bro,
I think that's why, you know what I mean.
I'm on Adidas and everything. Just I don't know, bro. I just like no sock gang.
Okay,
I'm one of them. But then I wear socks sometimes as well.
But even sometimes no shirt gang. Sometimes, you know what I mean. That's for you,
bro. When things get hot, it gets hot, bro.
There you go, man. Need to get some aircon. Not working.
It is what it is. But people are they're not happy with my shoe, man. They're not happy with my shoe. But let's just talk about this Hackpo, man.
Yeah.
Did we dodge a bullet?
No, we didn't, man. We should have got him, man. We should have got him.
Really?
Yeah, because you know why? For me, if the manager wants him, that's a good indication that, you know, at least it's not a kind of a sign that didn't make sense.
Ten Hag was smiling when he talked about.
I know, man. He was disappointed, and now he's just thinking to himself, you know what? We still have to get that right signing. He's still emphasizing to the board, we have to make that right signing. Make the right signing. Don't mess around.
Could this be a Rabiot situation where we missed out on?
Well, no, because this guy is younger. This guy is better. Is
left foot, right foot,
right foot, man. I think he could have been a one, man, but the club have decided against it. They can only afford loans, and that's what I'm saying. João Felix at Old Trafford is better than Gakpo, so I'm with
false nine football.
Imagine
wow.
Gakpo at this football club, sourcing. Listen, we're going to be seeing football,
and Liverpool, bro.
Just
to mention Luis Diaz, Jota,
yeah,
freaking Hackpo now.
Hackpo, yeah.
Who else have they got on the left hand side?
Not sure.
Well, they've got freaking Darwin as well as a forward, fluid forward. But they've got hella forwards to choose from.
Absolutely.
Hella forwards. I'm even probably missing some names. And now they've added Hackpo to the arsenal. Yeah. They need midfielders, not attackers. Yeah, why have they gone and got freaking attacker?
You tell me.
They're scoring goals. I don't understand. You don't need an attacker. You need a midfielder.
Yeah.
It would have made sense for Liverpool to go and bid for Enzo. I would have been like, all right, okay.
I think for me, we just gotta live within our means. That's all we can do. Live within our means. If we do,
and the thing is, the saddest part is we don't have an option in the loan market, bro. Zhao is the only player we can loan.
Option. Yeah.
You tell me any other. We can't loan a Gonçalo. We can't loan a Vlahovic. We can't loan nobody. We can't loan a Oshihem. We can't loan a Ivan Toney. We can't loan no one. The only option is the one player who's having a bad time with his club. It's like take it or leave it kind of thing.
Take it or leave it, basically.
And Atleti will, if they want to, they can abuse this.
Yeah, of course, bro.
If they want to, now Atleti, they can go and what is it? The 8 million wages and then a couple of million for the transfer, for the loan fee. Like we got 7 million for Martial.
Yeah,
bro, they can abuse it. They can say no. We want to charge this much.
Yeah. They can do whatever they want.
Apparently 16 million, as you know, you're saying.
Yeah.
Bro, we only got 20. It's a bad situation.
I think ultimately it comes down to the manager keeps talking about, stressing about, I want the
I don't think he wants João Felix. I'll be honest with you. I don't think he wants João Felix. He's not physical enough.
Back to Igalo then. I've got a picture of Igalo, by the way. I might tweet it later on.
Man said, back to Igalo.
Sort the deal out with Igalo.
At this position.
Yep.
What does he say? He says, in this position, I have to fucking smash it. Remember that one? I had to absolutely smash it.
Damn.
And he scored goals.
He did score goals, but ultimately, though, it was just one of them where I think Cavani one we kind of missed out on, man, properly in terms of we didn't maximize it enough, you know.
But a couple of people said 2-0 United. Newcastle owners are not buying Messi or Ronaldo. These folks are not dumb. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's a brilliant.
They're doing it right though.
That's a brilliant way to put it.
Yeah.
But listen, nonetheless, I'm predicting a 1-0. Saeed says 3-1. Big up to everybody for tuning in as well. I appreciate all of you. Make sure as you exit, if you've not joined the membership, do join the membership. It helps support the channel as well.
Membership crew, man.
I will be live with Saeed on his channel, so make sure you go and check out Saeed's channel as well. The blue link is in the title, so you can just hit that link and go straight to his channel and subscribe and all of that good stuff as well. And he's got a membership as well, so if you can, do join. But big up to everyone, big up to all my members, big up to all the viewers. Take care, peace, love, and guidance, and I'm out.